Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 15th episode of Dororo. Now, last episode, we got this whole story about this, orphanage that was burned down by a bolt of lightning because the person that ran it was such a horrible person and burned it down or whatever, which we figured out pretty quickly was not true at all. There was oil and stuff, and there was some sort of something going on there, something was not right, and we got to see a couple of ghosts that were probably a part of that whole thing, when they were still alive. And then this guy that was supposedly being nice to Dororo and Hyakimaru, but was actually trying to feed them to bugs or whatever. It was pretty unpleasant. So yeah, I wonder what they're gonna what they're gonna try to do to Dororo and Hyakimaru now. I guess we'll see. So let's get into it and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. It's so weird going from those cool motorcycles and stuff to that scenery and that type of music. A little bit jarring. Yeah, it's much better than you feeding us to somebody else. His face really does creep me out a lot. Just the eyes and they're just so unmoving. And she has no face back there. Actually, I don't think he has a face either. Really? What's with the blushing? This is a little bit awkward. Got a little bit of something on your face, Byakimaru. uh, is that true? Because I saw a giant bug monster. I'm not sure I like those distance shots there. They don't look very good. I would expect no less. Oh, Dororo. It's just me, or we're getting more of these, distance shots than usual. Yeah, this really feels kind of different. Kind of distracted me from the plot. But the directing seems a little bit different. Anyway, opening. It's not that big of a deal, I guess, but I don't know, it just seems kind of weird. Like, it just kept doing these, going back in near and then, panning back out and going back to the face and panning back out. I don't really get that. Gotta love the cheerful Dororo. Yeah, and that's the woman from the end of last episode, I believe. Don't become a monster, Dororo. Just have a nice swim. You'll feel better. Just stand under the waterfall that works too. Yeah. Story of the Scene from Hell, that's a title. This is gonna be one of those dark episodes that tries to make me cry. I thought neighbors were for playing loud music and then not caring when they bother you. And occasionally stealing your stuff. This is my understanding of neighbors. Okay. Oof. Ow. Crying child, quick, let's leave. At least it seems like it, but appearances can be deceiving. It's alright. We're gonna climb it, aren't we? Talking to Dororo? Well, about Dororo. Hey, random child, wanna come in for snacks? Yeah, you're talking to you. Well, if you put it like that, I would love to. If you're offering me food, I'll take it. Sort of. You try to kind of feed us to something, but aside from that, it's going fine. That's really the only downside, really. And aside from that, he's been a great host. And yes, I'm blushing from her too. Yeah, all he has to do is sacrifice people to this demon thing, and yeah, everything's probably fine. Except for those people that are sacrificed, I guess. You know, blush almost looks like a mosquito bite. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Apparently a touchy subject. But I wanted to eat snacks with the strange child more. More of this distant shot zooming into the face and then back out. It's just the. I really don't want him looking at me. But where is he going? To meet up with his strange lady friend? Quite a trip, clearly. Has he noticed that Hyakimaru's been following him? He could lure you into a trap if he knows you're following him. So hopefully he doesn't. I think I think you've been found. Yeah, you do. Not a big village, but yeah, you have a full view of it. No kidding. You don't say. Well, let's investigate. Yeah, they definitely seem a bit wary. Clearly, it's a village with a secret. I don't know if there'd be hidden treasure, but there are probably answers in there. Well, they just kind of wasted that. Yeah. I feel like we're about to find something a little bit different in this room. There's a hidden door. Now, where do we find the bad stuff? I don't know what we're gonna find, but we're obviously gonna find something if we spend as much time on this. Find some sort of evidence of something. Ow! Well, that's not cool. That wasn't okay at all. You don't push small children into a hole. How how does trapping a small child in a dark hole where he'll starve to death? How does that help the village? Well then, yeah, there's something up with these people. Oh, good. Well, this just escalated a bit. Oh god. This is like giant larvae. Oh god, why do they... Why? Why do they have those? Well, that wasn't very nice. Yeah, that sounds more like neighbors to me. And then this mysterious lady shows up. Well, uh, kind of reminds me of somebody. Just on a much smaller scale. Well, I guess that was helpful for you. So it is just that simple, huh? You even got a Wi-Fi out of it. Wow, not a bad deal. Well, I mean, some of them do attack Dororo, as you can see here. Oh, don't spray that at him. At her. Ow. Oh no, what did you just touch? Oh, bones. Yeah, they clearly have thrown other people down here before. So, how do you get out of this? Oh, oh. That thing is a back. Yeah, it doesn't matter to him. He has his prerogative, and you have yours. Yes, yes, she is. I guess that seems fair. Oh. Okay. Okay. Uh, ghost baby attack? Oh. It's kind of cute, I guess. Yeah, so he's the one that's responsible for that. I guess that makes sense. So basically this was just a sacrifice to keep the demons happy. The ghouls, whatever they're called here. I am my own, but such a weird name. Okay. Just follow these baby ghost things out of there. I don't think that's how this is going to end. Watch out for their sleep powder. That's how they get you. And you're stuck asleep and you can't get any attacks off and you're screwed. Okay, looks to be somewhat effective. Did not quite go how you thought it would, did it? Wow, just kicking from behind down a hill. Ow. Almost feel bad for the bugs. Almost. Ow. Well then. You really want to wipe your face up, that's pretty gross. I know it's not your priority right now, but whenever you get a chance to get to it. Quick, burn it! You're not gonna burn it, are you? Oh. Well, something was burned. Well, how's this whole village protection thing going for you? Doesn't seem to be going well. You got a ladybug. Good. Never mind. Oh, the village is on fire. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. That's also a thing. Bugs are about to eat me, and then a ghost baby showed up to help me escape. Yeah. Well, yeah, the village isn't gonna be doing anything anytime soon. The village is kind of done, it looks like. You don't want the rice to burn. Back then, that's pretty much a death sentence if you lose your rice. No, of course not. Don't be silly. No, it's my rice. You ain't taking my rice, boy. Well, Lord Sabame, what's your next play? The baby ghoul said so. Well, if the place is on fire, the safest place to be is in the water. Although they had their own fire there. What are we doing? Oh, why would the moth be underwater? That explains why we had the fire. Gotta burn it. Well, that didn't work. So the fire was probably just to be able to see. Oh no, we're gonna use the fire for that too. Okay. Good job. That was a bold strategy, but it seemed to pay off. Been a rough day though. Oof. Ow. Oh, ow. What just happened? Was that, I guess he just got a real spine? Is that what that was? Like it got his spine back and kicked out his old artificial one? Is that what that was? I guess it doesn't matter that much, but the point is he got something back from it. Well, yeah, the village. Your strategy didn't pay off, did it? Your village protection strategy. No, it was for the best. We had a mission to do. Well, I mean, we're changing the world a little bit, one village at a time. Uh, we're going back to Tahoe. Yeah, we're going back to Tahoe Maru. With his one eye. Oof. Yeah, it's kind of hard to have proper depth perception and everything with one eye. Makes things much more difficult. Yeah, I mean, you should still care a little bit. Did Dororo leave? It's... Don't leave your Aniki over this. They'll probably get better. Wow, this guy again. Itachi, I think his name was? Yeah. For what purpose? For the map? The map for the treasure? I don't know if he knows about that, but if he did, he would want that. Wow, dude. And of course it was about the freaking map. I'm not gonna think about how he got his half of the map. Well then. Or how he even found out where the other half was. Like that Dororo had it. Or maybe he doesn't know for sure and just thought that's his only real lead. He might not even know about the back thing. Although I assume he does, because I think that's where the other half was too. It's a different person. You can probably assume it'd be on Dororo's back. Either way, Dororo, get back to Hyakimaru, like, now. I know you're having a bit of a disagreement right now, but you're still better off together. Anyway, I do have limited sympathy for this village because if the way you manage to thrive is by sacrificing people to monsters, then you know you really kind of give up any sympathy you were gonna get. My own, but well, that was the 15th episode of Dororo. And we found out what happened with the orphanage. I mean, there was no big revelations there. Basically, they needed people to give to my own to keep the village safe, and that's, I mean, nobody cares about orphans, so why not just use them? Kind of what it came down to, and then just burn the place down. because why not, you know, get rid of any evidence. And yeah, so obviously the whole village would know about that because they're all kind of a part of it. And that's why it was such a touchy subject, because talking about that is a reminder that you're willing to kill people to keep your village going. You know, very similar to what, you know, what was his name? Daigo. Yeah, what Daigo does is on a smaller scale. It is, you have Lord Samabame protecting his little village, and Daigo is protecting his overall larger area. So yeah, he basically prioritizes over everything else. You know, considers what he does, you know, the ends justify the means is clearly what he believes, but, you know, we see where that got him. So, but the bigger thing with the episode was that the kind of rift that's kind of appearing between Hyakimaru and Dororo. Hyakimaru is focused on killing demons to get his organs back. I mean, he's really had nothing else to live for his whole life, really, until now. That's kind of the only thing he really focuses on, and he has tunnel vision towards that. And Dororo kind of takes issue with that. Dororo's kind of like, hey, you know, Hyakimaru, I'm not sure we should just blindly be pursuing demons and, you know, not caring what villages burn down in the process, you know. Maybe we should think about this a bit more. Maybe care about more than just killing demons and getting organs back. Maybe we should care about some stuff besides that. But Hyakimaru is not really in a listening mood for that currently. The problem is now, because of that little fight, Dororo and Hyakimaru are separated, and because of that, of course, is exactly when Itachi shows up wanting the treasure, because, you know, of course, this scummy dude wants that. You know, he only cares about checking up on Dororo if it means making a quick buck for himself. Of course, I mean, that's, as soon as he showed up, I knew it was about the map. I mean, that was pretty clear. Because why else would he care about this small child whose parents he knew and betrayed because it was in his best interest to do so? And obviously getting treasure would be in his best interest as well, so, you know, why wouldn't he do that? So, I don't think he should have it, though. I think we could probably find a better use for it than what he'll use it for. Probably. I prefer Hyakimaru and Dororo to find it on their adventures together than to just have Itachi get it, personally. I think that's about all my thoughts on the episode. Kind of skimming through it, but yeah, that's about it. So hopefully things don't go too badly on that Itachi Dororo front. Hopefully hopefully Hyakimaru can find Dororo soon enough, you know, preferably before things get too bad on that front. So yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.